Hello, my fellow Protos. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and I want to thank you personally for spending a little bit of that day with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to keep up with all my future content. Now, enjoy the video! Alright, well, here we go. Let's go back into the story. Finished the battles, showcased Yuki a little bit. Promonium. Renoa, that Yuki doesn't seem entirely friendly toward the captain. How rude. I'm fine, Renoa. Relax your facial expression. Shouldn't be too nice to people, Captain. Ta-da! Welcome to the Special Investigations Department. Everyone, come and greet the Empire's stylish folks who will be helping us. Amir! You unlock her if you played early. Nice to meet you. I'm Amir. Amir, the Iron Wall defense of the Special Investigations Department. She literally can turn her skin into steel. She can. It's awesome. Chief, my skin isn't a toy, and I don't change my skin. Steel forms over it. Ooh, Adelheid. The knight crossed the swamp to rescue the princess. Along the way, he found a jewel the princess dropped. This is Adelheid, an honorary agent of the SID. Just call her Adele. Nice. Hello from the other side. Adele, stop reading fairy tales and say hello. They came from the Empire to help us. The Empire? Does the Empire have a palace? How big is it? Are there knights too? This is the knight. He rode on a white horse called the SS Nightmare. Wow. Hello. Adele, why are you hiding behind me? It's my first time meeting a knight, so it's fascinating. You're being shy. I told you that you have a cute side. And as you know, I'm Yuki, Chief of the Special Investigations Department. I thought I'd never cooperate with a Protoss from the Empire again, but here's our chance. Looking forward to working together. We've been snapping at each other openly since before, but I hope you can cooperate properly when we are working. Nice to meet with you, Chief Yuki. Snapping? Surely not. I just wanted us to start by being honest with each other, so I spoke openly. I've said everything I needed to, so I'll leave the briefing to you. See you later. Okay, bye. Hi, Amir. I apologize on behalf of the Chief. Sorry. It's okay, that can happen. Then, of course, an apology is due, Captain. I'm sure she has her reasons, right? Thank you for understanding, says Amir. Some people dislike the Empire itself, thinking Terrashan is being manipulated by the Empire over the Protoss issue. Those who suffer trauma from chaos sometimes blame the Protoss. It's much like that of bereaved families who resent the doctors who did their best to save a patient who passed away. But Chief Yuki's case is different. Because she was too close to the Protoss, she now keeps her distance from the captain of the SS Nightmare. If she was close to the Protoss, wait a minute. What I'm about to tell you is covered by the confidentiality clause included in the letter of cooperation. Please be careful not to leak this information. This is about the death of Asuna, a Protoss assigned to the Special Investigations Department and dispatched from the Empire. Oh. Asuna was active in the SID, led the efforts to resolve multiple chaos issues. She especially had great synergy with Chief Yuki and was close enough to socialize with her outside of missions. But, as you both know, the chance of a Protoss dying during a chaos mission due to an accident is quite high. Chaos, which was thought to be stable, began to bloom, forcing all other agents to make an emergency return. Only Asuna cut off the life core signal and stayed behind in chaos, insisting she would solve the problem. No, not so impulsively. The Protoss didn't come back. Do you realize how great a loss this is? Even so, you know this is against protocol. Compose yourself, Chief Yuki. Quiet. If I don't go, if I'm not by her side, it'll mean nothing. Asuna, Asuna! Asuna! Including Chief Yuki, the SID members had no choice but to wait for news of Asuna on the SS Justitia. I understand how that feels. She must have wanted to go save her. Renoa. But for some reason, chaos stopped blooming and instead began to slowly disappear. We headed to where the core had been after chaos completely vanished, but Asuna's remains couldn't be found. Captain, that means it's the same as the sacrifice of the Holy Crusaders. Spoiler alert. Human lives being offered to eliminate chaos is an undeniable fact. But if that person was a Protoss, the difference is At the location where Asuna's signal was last detected, a gem of an unprecedented nature was found. The reason was unknown, but it seemed as if Asuna had sacrificed herself to seal the core of chaos. Chief Yuki immediately recognized it. She was certain it was Asuna. A protost turned into a gem? Scholars named it Primonium and began to research. Chief Yuki also participated in all stages. There must be no flaws in Asuna's remains. Let's see. The fact that they requested our cooperation means, or rest in peace. Let's go with this. Primonium was stolen by unidentified individuals and taken to nearby planets as chaos. We are primarily requesting the SS Nightmare's cooperation in the Primonium retrieval operation. Cool. So did that do multiple branches? Sometimes that happens. It does not. Okay. Dimensional tunnel. Cool. It has our team. Oh wait, this is experience. It's just going to give us Renoa. Cool. Alright, let's go. Dimensional tunnel. Renoa. Primonium. If it's a substance created by the fusion of Protos and Chaos, it might possess power enough to overturn the order of the universe. That's why it was necessary to restrain leaks outside. I understand why the letter of cooperation included a confidentiality clause. Alright, I'll cooperate. Anything else to confirm? There's a strange phenomenon occurring in Chaos where Primonium was stolen. It's better you see for yourself. So, I'll explain it there. Oh, and one more thing to be careful about. What's that? If the armchair detective approaches, do not reveal any information. They are a private detective unrelated to the Special Investigations Department, and this investigation is top secret. Got it. Then, see you in the chaos. Renoa. Normal entry complete. What? You're late. Been waiting for a while. Chief Yuki, didn't we just arrive too? Shh. At times like this, you have to nag first to gain the upper hand. You finished explaining the operation? Let's go. Get going. Not even close to finished yet. What? Why? We just need to find the Primonium. That may be, but the phenomenon can only be understood by seeing it directly. That's true. Alright, I'll get started. You better keep up. I'm ready. While shuttling between agencies for Primonium analysis of the SS Justitia, a rogue appeared and stole the Primonium. Tracking the rogue's movement confirmed they escaped into chaos. This place is their destination. We've launched a search operation, but tracking them is quite difficult. I see. Judging by the scale, it's still a small chaos, so the threat isn't that big yet. Is there a special reason why the SS Nightmare has to get involved? Well, an unidentified phenomenon has appeared that regular agents couldn't handle. The Special Investigations Department calls them dimensional tunnels, and once you've been sucked in, there's no telling where you'll end up. Many have vanished, presumed victims of the dimensional tunnel's influence, and though we scoured every corner, no trace was ever found. Best not to run into them if we can help it, but stay in the ready just in case we do. Make sure you're watching my back when it counts, haha. I wouldn't exactly call it tunnel-shaped, huh? Please be careful, Chief Yuki. Moving ahead of the Protoss and Chaos can be very dangerous. This is already starting to feel messy. I'll leave it to you now, Captain. Alright. Cool. So these aren't my cards, which means I have to be careful. Alright, cool. So it does still have my same one, which is good. This isn't the same. Is in the draw pile discard. Okay. Alright, so of this for all cards of this unit in hand. We don't have any. Alright. And remember, because we have Last Ditch Assault, we still don't want to use our bullets. Alright, this is different. Okay, draw 2. Draw 1 additional card. Good news is, she's going to be like weak against stuff. Iron Skin, this is a finale. Okay, so we're just going to use the things that are weak. Because these aren't our cards. If they were, this would have been a heck of a good hand. Alright. Here we go. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that could be helpful. That'll give us a break. Sweet. See what we can get going. Why does it have inspiration? Because it was used by a summon. This card is moved to hand by an ability. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Got another thing. This. And then... Oh, this one is like mine too. Yippee! Why not? And it's dead. Bop, bop, bop. 1 HP? Really? Eliminated. Alright, on to the next. Hey, do you see anything? No sign of the dimensional tunnel yet. At least not that I can see. Let's push on ahead. I'll lead the way. Biosignature detected in that direction. Stay sharp and prepare for combat. Alright, let's make a swift strike. Okay. Again, we don't have anything, which is unfortunate. But we do have her, and she has good abilities. So let's do the initiation here, and then we'll just use Full Metal Hurricane. Alright. So we can draw, which I don't hate, because with Renoa... Oh, okay, I can see why this combo is that way. Because if we're drawing with skills, we're going to get the inspirations. So I really like that. So we already have an inspiration for that, so let's do this. Wonderful. And then we'll just do this one again. No cards left. Alright, so we should be able to do this. And then, why not that? We have no healing. Like 0. I mean, we have some shields, but no healing at all. Okay, so we're going to draw. Very nice. I think this kills, so we'll just use that. Good job, Amir. Eliminated. Ha! By Protoss standards, you're not as crazy, but still an excellent strategist. That pride of yours, if not for the captain, I bet we would have already lost our way. Sure. It's all about me. There's something on the ground up there. Is that a person, or am I seeing things? Tread carefully. This is the exact phenomenon I warned you about. Oh. Let's search. This data is... Yuki, Amir, your faces are on it. What? What's this? An analysis report of key figures related to the operation. Special Investigations Department, Fang Clan, Research Institute, various organizations, and personnel are listed. Looks like the thief who stole the Primonium has set a detailed plan for this crime. Let's see. Yuki, Chief of the Special Investigations Department. Primary pursuit. Target number 1. The suspect is... Wait, there's a drawing on my face. The thief seems to be unable to stand boring meetings. Huh. No wonder such important data doesn't get looked at when there's a lack of focus. Wait, or is it because it's on the floor that it's not getting looked at? Protoss, what do you think? Just a hunch, but it could be related to that dimensional tunnel you mentioned. Ah, that figures. Alright, here we go. It's a monster corpse. From the look of it, it seems to have been attacked with a bladed weapon. Is it a thief? The monster tried to defend itself once, but was sliced through and died instantly. Judging by the wide slash, it's an attack human arms couldn't do. Well, except for Terrashun, there's hardly anyone more skilled with a blade than me, so if it comes down to a battle, I'll win. I see. Well then. Yuki seems to have realized something. Let's go into the event. Got it. My SID chief's instincts are reacting. Let's move carefully, thinking from the thief's perspective. The thief who stole the primonium makes a break for it, only to run headlong into a monster. Without hesitation, the thief draws his blade. As a master of swordsmanship, he doesn't flinch and obliterates the creature in a flash. The Tertian forces slowly hone in on their quarry. Picking up on their trail would have serious consequences. The thief reviews the report they were carrying. Suddenly, the dimensional tunnel bursts open, the body is thrown inside, and in the process, the report is dropped. That's how I see it. What do you think? If they were swept into a dimensional tunnel, I guess this could start to make sense. But a humanoid tunnel, that's straight out of left field. Don't let its appearance fool you. Just a little closer, and it'll suck you right in. Isn't that right, Amir? It appears we've secured our objective, Chief. Amir, I said don't get close. Uh-oh. Despite Yuki's cry, Amir approached the dimensional tunnel without hesitation and searched the area. Ah, I found it. It's a case containing the primonium. Asuna! So, this is primonium, the new substance born from the fusion of Protos and the Chaos Core. The primonium is reacting with the dimensional tunnel. The tunnel disappeared. Wow, amazing. You just never quit, do you, Asuna? The principle behind eliminating the threat of the dimensional tunnel phenomenon within chaos itself is something I may not understand, but it's clear that this object possesses tremendous power. So, is this the end of the mission? Good, that wraps up this mission. Shall we move on to the next phase? What? Next phase? Nightmare's ongoing. Alright, we got some stuff. Wow, my favorite, when it splits into thousands of different things. Alright, so let's go, we'll do the sub-story first. The Detective and the Shaman. Case number 669NA. A male android is in his mid-60s, residing near Tertian, was found dead in his home. Or perhaps it should be called a missing person case instead. At the scene, only a lethal amount of android blood was found. The body itself had vanished. The body was gone, says little Adele. Yes, the first to discover it was the android's wife. The report came in as a murder case. At the scene, we found a damaged memory chip, a hammer, and black oil footprints on the window's sill, suggesting someone had fled. And there were also tire tracks, as if someone had swept through the scene. Adele, could they be traces of the culprit? Can't know for now, but there's one thing for sure, that there was at least 3 on the site. Oh, who's that? Westmacott. I wonder if she's a partner. But we should eliminate one. These tire marks clearly belong to an armchair. Ooh, indeed. These wheel marks can only be the tire marks for Westmacott? Haha, why are you so surprised? It's natural to see a detective at the site of an incident. Yuki! How's that natural? You're a repeat offender. Cases that occur in Tertian are thoroughly reviewed before being transferred to the Special Investigations Department. And once a case is assigned to the department, every organization in Tertian, no matter what it is, must acknowledge the division's autonomy and cooperate fully. But detective, how did this happen? I personally caught and handed you over last time, so how did you escape again? It's not hard to escape. It's like solving a puzzle. Once you understand the mind of the one who imprisoned you, finding your way out is like following a red thread through a labyrinth. Wait, hold up. Those tire marks belong to Westmacott? Detective, are you dabbling in murder too now? No way. Solving problems is what excites me, not making new ones. Anyway, weren't we talking about the case? That's most definitely correct. Miss Amir is getting better each day, I'll give you that. But you'll lose sight of things when you approach the cases only by rule. For instance, Miss Amir excels at collecting evidence and interrogating suspects, but she struggles to uncover human desire or the hidden motives that lie beneath it. How can you? Yuki. Hey, get on with it. I need to think whether I should arrest you again and hand you over to the Tertian Federation Police. Miss Yuki always ends up curious about my reasoning. All right, hear me out. Miss Amir, as you said, there's only the traces of 3 people in this room, but one of them belongs to the armchair detective. I knew it. The culprit is the armchair. You have to listen to everything. But inevitably, one of them must belong to the victim, which means the other one is... Traces left by the first witness, the wife of the android, so to say. Bingo! I knew you were different. Wouldn't that significantly lessen the list of suspects? The wife of the android is the culprit? However, that is impossible. If that were the case, there would at least be traces of blood swept across the floor. Indeed, no matter how strong someone may be, when lifting a fallen person, drag marks are bound to be left behind. Adele. The child probably shouldn't be listening to this, but hey, whatever. Does that mean the corpse walked out by himself? Ha! I knew Miss Adele has the skills of a detective. Is that true? But how? Do you remember the damaged memory chip found at the scene? It couldn't be restored, but there's only one thing an android with a corrupted memory can do. Upon detecting a threat, flee. Even if the wound was as severe as a mortal one, the one who hid the corpse was the corpse itself. It was obvious from the start. There's no traces of other suspects in the room in the first place. Chief, did you know solely from scanning the site? Huh? I guess I should say that it smelled like a case? If you can't keep up even with this much, you don't deserve to be called the chief of the Special Investigations Division. And, Miss Yuki, you're the rival I personally acknowledge after all. However, this is a story about how the body disappeared, not about who caused the incident. Miss Yuki, tell me, what's the real reason you've been patiently listening to my deductions? Once you've followed the trail this far, only one conclusion remains. The culprit is the android's wife. But didn't you wait for me because you weren't satisfied with that conclusion? You're insufferable. I said spit it out already. Hee hee. Who was it that first called it a murder case? Pardon? Oh, that's how the report came in. My husband has been murdered. Normally, if someone beloved vanishes leaving behind a pool of blood, they don't say he was murdered. They'd say, please find him, or I think something happened to him. But she explicitly used the words, he was murdered. It means that she saw him being murdered, or she knew something like that would happen. Meaning? Passion born of jealousy is a frightening thing, especially when it's a loved one willing to kill for. I can't even begin to imagine what it must feel like to hide the person who killed your husband and then wait for his body to be discovered. Amir, deploy officers to the scene of the incident. There's definitely a hidden room inside the room where it happened. Spot on. If there are no traces of the culprit escaping, then you just have to think in reverse. Could it be that the culprit hasn't fled the scene yet? This is Amir of the Special Investigations Department, case number 669NA, requesting immediate personnel deployment to the scene. Please check whether there is a hidden room at the scene of the incident. It is highly possible that the culprit is there. Miss Detective, so cool. Ha, Miss Adele, I'll consider having you as my assistant if you get better. Also, arrest the armchair detective. What? Weren't you just touched by my deduction? Well, we'll take your help into consideration. However, your crime is that you tampered with the crime scene, making it impossible for Amir to properly investigate. Huh? Interrogating the main suspect before the special division could, giving them excuses to use during our questioning. These are all clear acts of obstruction of official duty. Ha! Right. I can't not say this. Remember, deduction is the process of uncovering hidden links. Is that supposed to matter? Says little Adele. Amir, get her. Incredible speed. Seems to be about 300 kilometers. It even disappeared while spewing fire. Chief? I'll get you next time, armchair detective. Interesting. Probably a partner. Alright, on with the story. And then we'll do the battle missions. Episode 6, Seal of Knowledge. Welcome to the pride of the Special Investigations Department. This is the information center that stores all records related to the investigations. Wow, what an impressive place. We put all our efforts here to understand the traces of Asuna left behind. Is it that Chaos disappeared after Asuna lost her life? What exactly was the substance at the place where Asuna was? The basic analysis is nearly complete, but there's data that's impossible to interpret, no matter how much we look over it. Yuki takes out the promonium and places it on the analysis device. Then she operates the panel, and the promonium emits a glow, followed by an analysis data displayed as a hologram. There were no direct records of Asuna, but we seemed to know what kind of person she was. An honest and upright appearance, the firmness of gentle outside but strong inside, the eyes of first that always look ahead, and within them the chaos like the core of the chaos itself. There are many parts of Asuna transformed into promonium that Even the Naxos can't understand. I wonder how much you can understand, Protos of the SS Nightmare. I get a strangely familiar feeling. What do you mean? Oh, let's see. She was a nice and serious. Someone who's difficult to leave behind. Let's do this. Huh, I like this feeling. It's interesting. We have 2 missions entrusted to the SS Nightmare. One is to retrieve the promonium stolen inside the chaos. The other is to analyze the corrupted data of the other promonium. So, is it doable? Renoa, the SS Nightmare has research facilities that analyze chaos-related data, so it's possible no matter what. If Ilrain checks it out, we might learn something. Can I borrow him for a moment? What? You're going to check it out right here? What if the thief steals it from you? Will you take responsibility? Yeah. Alright, good. You said it yourself. That it's your responsibility. Now, shall we call it a day and head out? Head out already? The captain seems to like the response, and the bright sunlight suggests it's time for a refreshing drink. Shouldn't we have a drink to celebrate? Captain, what about it? Do you like drinking? Yuki makes a delicate hand gesture to pass the cup. Renoa catches it. I'll do my best. Haha, sounds good. Captain, there's a regular briefing in the operations command room tomorrow morning in the afternoon. Oh, we played for an hour. Thank you. There's an inspection of Arc City, and in the evening, a status check of the Zero system. Enough for today. I'll think about tomorrow when it comes. Enjoying today is what matters. Let's go enjoy ourselves for now. Since Adele is coming too, let's go somewhere with a kids menu. Adele and I will just do the first round and then bow out. The first round, that means you'd better be prepared. Guess we'll be out all night. Haha. Multicolored lights fill the night streets of the SS Justitia. People roam the streets late into the night, enjoying the nightlife. In a restaurant located in the bustling downtown, the clinking of glasses adds to the cheer. To the fateful meeting of the SS Nightmare and the Special Investigations Department. Cheers. Orange juice, soda. I'll have the orange juice. Soda's a bit too carbonated for me. Smart girl. It's just like fireworks. Fireworks? Nice. Maybe we should go watch them together then. Anyway, before getting to that, there's a really hot and fiery drink ready to be enjoyed. Hot and fiery? When Adele gets to be as old as I am, I'll let you in on it. Haha. You really teach good things. How about you, Renoa? Want me to teach you a trick? No thanks. I don't like noisy places like this. Even if we gather, it's only with a few close friends. Captain, there's something on your clothes. You should wipe it off. Chief Yuki. What? Oh, sorry. Once the mood heats up, I just can't hold back. Right, Adele. Sometimes she reads the fairy tale really fast. Then if I don't understand, I ask her to read it again. Ha, right. I hear you. Ugh. Amir. Adele and I will be heading out now. Thanks again for the help. We'll be on our way. Goodbye, Captain. Take care, guys. Adele was shy before coming into Chaos, but got a lot friendlier, as expected of a Protoss. How about going for the second round? Renoa. Hey, didn't you say you don't like chaotic atmospheres? As the first officer, I need to protect the captain's safety. Really? Protecting his reputation, huh? That face looks like you're worried about something else, not just that. The captain is one of the many Protoss in the Empire. I don't think he's that special. He can handle things like this with ease. Shall we, Captain? Renoa's mad. Jealous, even. Don't drag me along against my will. The night deepened over Terrashan. Renoa and Yuki were constantly wanting my attention, making it a bit of a restless night, but it was a good time overall. Found it, as expected. The SID recovered it. But there are some unfamiliar faces. What will you do? Operation Desolate Dream sounds good. Heh, got it. Ooh, new people. Let's go back to where we were. Oh, it's little Adele. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell if you'd like to see more videos like this one. I will be dropping more content as often as possible, so stay tuned, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Proto Serendipity signing off. Peace!